between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. Space on the right, he's got room. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Rutger on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Right back to Pollard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Punt coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hekker. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. He'll get it at the 9. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run, the fire play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes now. Caught in the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Start this one on the ground with Pollard. Spins out of one stop. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. A lot of space ahead. And he has this down to the 34. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Ward. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. It's complete to Alec Iomana. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
17 yards.
Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Pollard gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a one-score game in the first half. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To the air, Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they are all the way to that red zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Brought in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He finds Howard, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Ward in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. He takes this in on his side of midfield. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Leaning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Second down run by Pacheco. He dodges another stop. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He has it at the 5! And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Mahomes. Pile one. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So second down coming up. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Again, Ward going to the air. Downfield to DK. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs from 37.
First down. First
and 10 here. Ward dumps it off to his running back. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Tackle made there by Derek Nottie.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Pass cut, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Mahomes on first and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to begin a game. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down throw here for Ward. Look at that power, deep left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Try again from the 20 after the incompletion. He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
It's fielded at the 14. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's blocked down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Pacheco does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Titans 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. On the gun, it's Ward. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and...
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Trying to throw a pass, it sure blew up in their face. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you'd ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Pressure coming, here's Ward. And this is knocked away incomplete. It's a good play. I don't think it's going to matter. We've got a flag back by the QB. He may have been hit late on that one. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Ward setting the pass. That one's cut along left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans have a 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Completed to his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Escapes the pocket. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
In the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running a slant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Slot man motioned over. Back to throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff for Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
At the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
49, Titans 21. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
It's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph the pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ward in the pistol. That one's complete over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Titans first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one connects. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
49. Titans 28. Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. To the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down carry for Pacheco. Who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, Chiefs.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Chiefs, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, they need 7. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
Titans 28.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Italiano downfield, he's got it. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. Running left side by Jefferson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He brings it in. And they're going to be sacked with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Pollard hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Titans 35.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. for Mahomes. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Nashville.